4 goals in his last 5 games. That's the number of times Enyimba striker Victor Mboma has been able to find the back of the net in the NPFL after a run of 6 games without a goal. Welcome, this is the arena. Let's talk about the stories emanating from the world of sports. Big stories right now in the sporting fraternity. Talk about tennis. We have Rafael Nadal and Naomi Osaka who are making the news for one reason or the other. We also have the Super Falcons who just concluded that campaign right there, the US Summer Series. I will also talk about them. Talk about the NPFL. There's a good news in the NPFL. Yes, something about the Rivers United gaffer, Stanley Eguma. We would also be talking about the Euros 2020 Championship, the results, and of course that drama surrounding sponsors Coca-Cola and Heineken. Welcome. When we get back from this break, we'll dive right into all of the stories. Yes, a show that promises to be very exciting. I'll be your host. Don't go anywhere. When we get back from this break, we'll dive right into all of it. My name is Jidechi Chidiezie.
You go enter market, make you go buy fresh palm fruits. When you reach house, you go wash, you go pound, your body go dey pain you, even your fingernails go dey pain you. But make una no worry, make una relax. I get good news for una. Una don hear of Banga fresh palm fruit extract. All you need to do na make you go for the open am. Take the amount wey you want, put am for your pot. Which soup you wan make? Shey na egusi, shey na ogbono, shey na vegetable, shey na banga. My sister no waste time again. My brother no waste time again. Just go buy Banga fresh palm fruit extract. They go know say you sabi cook and you be better cook.
Banga, make your food yum.
Distributors needed nationwide. Phone number 081 63974447. 08035644436 07066638213. Banga fresh palm fruit.
Swift Dry Cleaners Limited, professional dry cleaners, best in dry cleaning and laundry services, and meets the needs of our consumers. Yeah, Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Yeah, for clean wash and quick delivery. Yeah, Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. For clean wash and quick delivery.
Swift Dry Cleaners. Clean wash.
Oh boy, winning you was so easy.
I just couldn't stand those your powerful shots. That's what happened.
Really? Let's go to my place for dinner.
This fufu is so nice.
It's true unripe plantain flour.
True unripe plantain flour is delicious.
Yes, true unripe plantain flour is what I serve my husband for swallows. It's easy to prepare, fortified with vitamin A, low in sugar and cholesterol, rich in fiber that helps the heart, builds and strengthens the bone, and his energy level is boosted.
Through unripe plantain flour, no additives, 100% natural, a product of Pali Agro Products Nigeria. Through unripe plantain flour, available in all leading stores.
You go enter market, just make you go buy fresh palm fruits. When you reach house, you go wash, you go pound, your body go dey pain you, even your fingernails go dey pain you. But make una no worry, make una relax. I get good news for una. Una don hear of Banga fresh palm fruit extract. All you need to do na make you go for the open am. Take the amount wey you want, put am for your pot. Which soup you wan make? Shey na egusi, shey na ogbono, shey na vegetable, shey na banga. My sister no waste time again. My brother no waste time again. Just go buy Banga fresh palm fruit extract. They go know say you sabi cook and you be better cook.
Banga, make your
Welcome back. This is the arena. Let's talk about those big stories emanating from the world of sports. Let me start off the show talking about athletics. Yes, big stories emanating from the world of athletics. We have the likes of Blessing Okagbare. She set a new record, the world lead for the year 2021, an exciting one. If you would say yes, Okagbare, now the woman with the fastest run time, the fastest race time in the world this year. You can see on your screen, wonderful record she set there, very ecstatic. Blessing Okagbare on Thursday, yes, the one that is going on right now to ensure that Nigerian athletes can qualify for the Olympics. And it's a good one that we have the fastest woman in Nigeria having qualified for the Olympics and done so with a record time. Yes, it's currently ongoing right there at the Yaba College of Technology right here in the city of Lagos. An impressive one, and it was not just Okagbare who had an exciting time at the Yaba College of Technology. You also had the likes of Adegoke, yes, also the fastest time right there at the Yaba College of Technology, but for this time around, the men's category, and he did a very impressive time of less than 10 seconds actually. And it would be interesting to see how these two can go into the competition. Yes, they both impressed with a win in the men's and women's category. And Okagbare setting a personal best for herself. Even Adegoke also setting a personal best for himself. And it's interesting to see that this is not just a record for themselves. Okagbare was able to get an African record and was just so shy, a little bit shy of breaking Shirley Ann Fraser-Price's record. Yes, Shirley Ann Fraser-Price, the fastest woman in the world right now. She was just some seconds shy of breaking that one. But it's interesting to see that a Nigerian woman have the fastest time in the world this year, and same as just yet another person, Adegoke, who also has a record, a personal best for himself. Good one for the Athletics Federation. Recently we saw the drama that ensued following the leadership position, but coming up now, you have the likes of Blessing, you have the likes of Adegoke. Well, they were not the only ones, lots and lots of athletes right there, but these two definitely stole the headlines for the very right reasons right there at the Yaba College of Technology in the city of Lagos. Let me leave you with this very exciting video. Having watched Blessing Okagbare while she ran right there in Lagos. Let me leave you with this video of Blessing, how ecstatic she was after she won that one, what it really did mean to the big woman Blessing Okagbare.
Okay, drop your camera.
Yes, very interesting one by the big woman blessing Okagbare, and of course Adegoke. Hopefully they go to the Olympics and do so well, representing Nigeria, right? They possibly come back with a gold medal or a silver medal. It's an interesting period for the Nigerian athletics. As it stands, we are eyeing lots and lots of medals when we head to the Olympics. Let's see what they can do. I say Brumi, another big name we should be talking about right now, but I guess maybe we should just pipe down a little and wait for the Olympics to get here. Now let me move on and talk about some tennis. Yes, we hear from the big names also. Naomi Osaka and Rafael Nadal, they are in the news for one reason or the other. Let me start off with Osaka, who is saying she would not be part of the Wimbledon championship, that she is hoping to take some time out and focus on herself, that she just wants to be away from the court. We know the drama that ensued while she was right there at the French Open, and Osaka saying right now that she wants to take some time off, focusing on herself. She will not be at the Wimbledon championship, like I told you, but she's also saying that she would most likely be featuring at the Tokyo Olympics. You know, Tokyo is her hometown, and Osaka is saying she would be loving the fact that she will be playing in front of her home crowd. That's what Osaka is saying. But while Osaka might not be at Wimbledon but will be at the Tokyo Olympics, one man would not be at either of the two tournaments, neither the Wimbledon Championship or the Olympics. Talk about Rafael Nadal. Yes, they call him the king of clay. Nadal saying, he also released a statement yesterday saying he would also be out of that one, that he too wants to take some time to focus on himself. Yes, you can see his message on the screen. He tweeted about it and said that he would love to take some time off, focusing on himself, that he's not getting any younger, that right now he wants to take care of himself. It's looking like it's a trend in the world of tennis right now. Lots and lots of athletes wanting to take care of themselves than play the game. But it's a good thing, you would say. We know how Roger Federer pulled out of the French Open. Now Nadal is saying that I think it's time for myself. Nadal, hopefully we'll get to see him back when he returns from that long extended break, because definitely going to be a really, really, really long one. But I mean, what is the Olympics without Rafael Nadal? What is the Wimbledon Championships without Rafael Nadal? I guess there are some other big names to look out for right there at the tournament. Let me leave you with this one from the Super Falcons coach, and when we get back, we'll talk about the summer series that went down in the United States of America.
The game?
Well, I'm proud of that performance. I mean, we obviously had to defend more, and we knew we would against the U.S. But considering where they are in their preparation, and you know, they're a few weeks away from the Olympics, and they're in top form, and we're a team that's just beginning, and then considering the lateness of players getting here, not having a full squad here, the professionalism of our players through this entire tournament is something that I'm extremely proud of. And I thought they gave a great effort there tonight. You know, we gave a goal up in the 46th minute and a goal late in the 94th minute, and played a very competitive game against the top team in the world. So extremely pleased with them.
Tochi, our goalkeeper, would have passed for the player of the match. She did very well.
Yeah, she was very good today. You know, there was one shot in the first half that they hit from range, and it was driven hard, and she held it. Not only dove for it, but held it. She came up big on a couple of balls through, and played through an injury. You know, so yes, absolutely, she was fantastic tonight.
How would you describe Alozi's performance in trying to hold Rapinoe from?
Yeah, I think she did a good job. I think they were really trying to isolate Michelle a little bit. They didn't attack the right side nearly as much. They attacked Michelle's side, and I thought for the most part she held them in check there. So she's a good young player, just her first national team experience.
Yes, welcome back. Interesting one from the Super Falcons coach, Randy Waldron. Joining me in the studio right now is a sports analyst, Moyosola Oyewale. Yeah. Interesting. It's nice to have you in the studio with me.
The pleasure is mine.
Okay, let's jump right into it. Talk about that one that went down in the United States. The Super Falcons, 3 games, 1 draw and 2 defeats. The last game, the one against the United States of America. Expectedly, we didn't expect the Super Falcons to get expect a win from that one, considering the United States are a very, very strong powerhouse in the world of women's football. But we saw quite interesting things right there from the summer series.
Well, I think it's a very good run. At least on the Super Falcons, they are playing friendly matches, greedy friendly matches. I mean, when I invited them for the tournament, I was really, really glad and happy. The first match they played against Jamaica, even though some of their major stars were not really there, but I expected more from them. They lost that one by 1-0, and thank God for the goalkeeper. They even kept a penalty, to not extend the lead to 2-0, and it's a very good run. Then, the star players, they came back, the likes of Oshoala, Jibari, and the likes, Ortega, they featured against Portugal, and they played free. And I think it's a very, very good one, even though with the pedigree of the African champions and the mark they're going to make on the world stage, I expected them to defeat Portugal in that one. But hey, it's one of the world drums, one of his games, and he has come out to say that, hey, the friendly match is to prepare the Super Falcons for the main tournament that will be coming up later next year against the reigning world champions, which is the USA. Sincerely speaking, I expected nothing more from the Super Falcons, because hey, USA are the world champions. I mean, it's a privilege, even though we as Nigerians, the passion is there. We want them to perform well against USA, but I think
have to be also realistic.
So I think it's a very good one. They play brilliantly well, but I mean, the scoreline shows that the Americans are no match for us, nowhere match for us. So I think 2-0 is still a decent scoreline. For me, so far they didn't concede 4, 5, 6 goals. I mean, USA, they are the world champions.
USA are the world champions. One question as regards to Super Falcons. Around the world drum, we've seen the good things, or say the things he has done for the team so far. Do we see a progressive team under Coach around the world drum? Are we likely to expect anything different from this team, or it will just be the same as previous coaches for the Super Falcons?
Well, the thing is, the new coach, around the world drum, I mean, different coach, different tactics, different approach, different style of play. And I think the way I manage which Wardrum has set up his team is something like, okay, even though I'm still not convinced, because I mean Donabe, with no disrespect to him, is still a better tactician compared to Wardrum. But hey, it's still early days, and the man has, on a lighter note, the man has said that we should give him a 10-year plan. And I'm asking myself, where the 10 years coming from? We are not that patient in Nigeria. So, but let's just say, I mean, these are the friendly matches he has played. Decently, I think the stars are becoming to come together. But one thing I want to say is, if you can keep the team compact, I mean, make the big girls, make them happy, let them play as a team. I mean, the way in which they play is not about what Wardrum can do in Africa, but what Wardrum can do in the world. We've conquered Africa like 10 times. I can't even count. So the style of play, the manner of approach in which we portray ourselves at the world stage is what is really, really, really important right now. So I think Wardrum has a lot to do to tweak that thing, because I mean, buying all of the challenges, all of the challenges that comes from the administration and stuff. So I think Wardrum, he should just keep his head down, set up his team well, and let's perform well at the world stage.
Let's perform well at the world stage, he says. Now let's move on and talk about the NPFL. Interesting news emanating from the local scene. I can tell you that I am really excited to hear that Rivers United gaffer Stanley Eguma, who was kidnapped some days ago, has finally gained his freedom. Let's talk about Stanley Eguma quickly before we talk about Enyimba and the Rangers International that played yesterday. Interesting news, you would say, but what could be the way going forward to avoid stories of this nature?
Well, in fact, I like that question that you asked me, because we've always been clamoring for security, insecurity here and there, north, south, east of the country, nowhere is safe right now. And I think the LMC has to do something very, very cogent about it, because it is very, very important. I mean, Stanley Eguma, he was adopted on Monday/Tuesday, and I think it was released yesterday. We don't know. I still expect more story from that one, because we don't know how it was released. Maybe they paid the ransom, or of course, people that kidnap him, they must have a reason, of course, and they can't kidnap just like that, and they release him just like that. So I say expect more stories to come out from that one. But the good news is that Stanley Eguma is out, and I can bet you that, I mean, the next away game that Rivers United are going to
definitely be flying.
Before, definitely. So I don't think he would likely go on the road with them.
Well, definitely we don't want to hear this type of stories anymore. Hopefully it's for the safety of our players and the managers. Quickly, let's talk about Enyimba and Rangers International. Yesterday they played, just in one word, exciting results, 2-1 that one. Enyimba looks like they are finally getting their way back to the top of the table.
Gradually, and they are just 6 points away from the top of the table. Exactly. Enyimba on 44 points. Rivers United were topping. They are on Akwa United. They are on 50 points. So here is the thing: if Enyimba win their 2 outstanding games, they join them at the top. So I think it will be let's say Enyimba under Fatayosho, since they've gone out of the continent. They've not really turned out good results, but I can bet you that this result against Rangers is a very, very huge one for them, because I mean Rangers, they are not doing badly so well this season. But hey, for Enyimba to get a 2-1 victory, I mean Imba Boma getting the first goal in that one shows that Enyimba probably they are back to their usual best, and I think let's see how it unfolds. But if they, I'm convinced that at least they should get a result in their 2 remaining outstanding games and probably join Akwa United. And who says the NPFL is back. We go all the way.
Well, you can see the table on your screen right now. The latest standings: Akwa United still top of the table, and then you have Kano Pillars second, Nasarawa United third, Kwara United fourth, Rivers United, and you can see where Enyimba are positioned right now with 2 games to go, and games will definitely be going down this weekend. Expect lots and lots of excitement. Yes, the likes of Akwa United playing tomorrow. Enyimba, they will be taking on Nasarawa United. You have Heartland and Ifeanyi Ubada will be going on in Nnewi, and Enugu Rangers will be taking on Dakada FC in Uyo. Lots and lots of fixtures from the weekend. But when we get back next week, I think we'll dissect this once more and more. And let's go on a quick break, and when we get back from it, we'll talk about some other things football, talk about the Euros Championship. Welcome back. This is the Arena. Yes, we've been talking about stories emanating from the world of sports. Now let me move on with the man who's been in the studio with me, Moyosola Oyewale.
Yeah.
Moyo, let's talk about the Euros Championship. Lots and lots of stories as regards that one, but there's been nothing bigger this week aside the result, and of course that one about Eriksen, than the Coca-Cola and Heineken drama. It started off with Cristiano Ronaldo taking aside the bottle of Coca-Cola and clamoring for more people to drink water. And then we saw Lukaku pulling up something as regards Heineken. And yesterday we saw the Italian star Locatelli yet another one with Coca-Cola.
No, he actually combined it too. Coca-Cola and Heineken.
But UEFA now are saying, we want to know more of this. These are our sponsors. These are the people that are responsible for part of the money you get.
Yeah, I think, first of all, my comment on Cristiano, I feel is unnecessary. He shouldn't have done that. I mean, everybody knows you're an athlete. There's no reason for you to, you're not taking Coca-Cola yet, but there's no reason for you to just take it away. I mean, Coca-Cola is one of the biggest brands in the world of sport. I mean, and in football in particular. I mean, they sponsor the World Cup. I mean, they are very, very big. Because you don't take it doesn't mean other people too will not take it. Doesn't mean to be harmful to their health. And for Pogba, I think it's just show off because Cristiano Ronaldo has done it. I mean, it's just show off. It's not necessary. And UEFA, I like the fact that UEFA came out to say that. I mean, it's not necessary. The players should not be doing that kind of thing. It's not good for their image. It's not good for branding. So what it means is that. So if all these fizzy drinks, if they want to come and sponsor and they put it in front of their table, I mean, and a player should just come and take it away. No, it's not right.
Makes no sense.
And I think if any player should, I mean, UEFA should just put a very
at this
sanction.
point there should be a sanction for that.
Exactly. So I mean, those players that have done it and got away, I mean, good luck with them. But anybody afterwards, I mean, they should put a huge sanction on them because you don't take it doesn't mean another person
wouldn't take it.
Yep.
Yes, very strong one coming from UEFA. Lot likelihood of sanctions coming up for the next players that will be pulling up that kind of stunts. Well, let's leave that one and talk about the results from the second round of games. It's been on since Wednesday, and today we will be seeing yet another round of games. Some teams are already making it through to the quarterfinals of that one. Let's quickly run through the results. Finland and Russia on Wednesday, that one ended in a win for Russia, 1-0. That one ended Wales defeating Turkey. You have Italy and Switzerland, that one, a 3-0 scoreline. Locatelli, who we talked about earlier, also scoring in that one. And then yesterday we had Ukraine and North Macedonia. The North Macedonian side, I would say they are playing some sort of exciting football. No one really expected from them, but yet again they were on the losing side. And then you have Denmark and Belgium, a late goal by De Bruyne to give them the winner in that one. And Netherlands yesterday night defeating Austria 2-0. Today we would be seeing Sweden and Slovakia, Croatia and Czech Republic. And then the big one many people are talking about, England and Scotland. Moyosola laughed, but I'll still come back to you talking about England and Scotland. Quickly, tomorrow's games we will be seeing Hungary and France, and the one I know everybody wants to see right now, Cristiano Ronaldo against Germany. The final one for tomorrow will be Spain and Poland. Moyo, you laughed when I mentioned England and Scotland. Yeah. What are your thoughts as regards that one today?
Well, first of all, the Battle of the Britain. Yeah, so I think the last time Scotland played England that they lost was way back in 2001, and I don't think it's gonna change this time around. I mean, look at the English national team; they have more stars. They are playing decently well. I think they should get this one over Scotland.
Think they should get this one over Scotland. Okay, maybe if they can get this one over Scotland, they will be into the quarterfinal, the round of 16. I'm moving too fast. The round of 16 of the competition, just like Belgium, Netherlands, and Italy. Quickly, let's wrap up the show talking about Copa America. Games also going on in that one. And you have the likes of Brazil defeating Peru by 4-0 just yesterday. Colombia and Venezuela, that one ended on a goalless scoreline. That's how it panned out. But today we would be seeing Chile and Bolivia, and then Argentina, who were unable to win their opening game against Chile. Many people will be looking at Lionel Messi to see what he could do with Argentina tonight, considering Ronaldo is pulling waves right there in England. Let me leave Moyo to end on this note. Ronaldo making name for himself in Europe at the Euro Championship, and Messi looking like a drag for him and Argentina. How do you see this game between Argentina and Uruguay ending tonight?
I think Argentina, yes, they are one of the powerhouses when it comes to Copa America, but Uruguay, they are the very, very strong side also. And I want to see how Suarez and Cavani are going to combine. But I still think this game is going to end probably in a draw or Uruguay win.
A draw or a win for who?
Uruguay.
Oh wow, that's going to be a stunner tonight. I mean, well, it's been nice having you in the studio with me, Moyosola. Moyosola. Hopefully, we get to do this later on.
No problem.
Definitely.
Pleasure.
And for you who's been locked on your screen from the moment we began up to this moment, I would say it's been nice having you stick around with us as we talk about our stories emanating from the world of sports. My name is Jidechi Chidiezie. Until next time I come your way, stay safe.